We're live. Hey, I'm Griff. I am a nature guide for the Ill River sector of the North Coast Redwood District, and I'm in humble Redwood State Park. It's amazing. It's amazing. Let me just see if I can show you a little bit of it. Isn't it beautiful? This is one of the most beautiful places in the world. And this is a different kind of Facebook Live. If you've seen my Facebook Lives before, I tend to talk about ecology, some kind of interaction between a plant and insect or something. But today, I'm actually going to teach you guys a dance. Yes, that's right. Oops, hold on. Let me make sure I can turn the comments on. I'm going to teach you guys a dance. It's called the Bioblitz dance. And it is part of, it's a way we're going to kick off California Biodiversity Day. So let me just start there. California Biodiversity Day is September 7th, and it was signed as an executive order 2 years ago by Governor Brown, and it's wonderful because it recognizes that California is a biodiversity hotspot. In fact, California is one of the 33 global biodiversity hotspots. I mean, look where we're at right now. We're in the middle of coastal redwoods. I mean, the biggest, tallest trees in the world. So biodiversity means variety of life, and California has a ton of it. We have more rare plants than most other states have plants, period. We have all kinds of ancient, interesting, just unique species in the state, and so I'm so proud of California for having California Biodiversity Day. And here in the North Coast Redwoods District, we're so excited about it that we're actually celebrating the California Biodiversity Day, which is September 7th, the whole week. So it starts the 5th and it ends on the 13th, and we're going to celebrate it every single day with a different activity. So tune in here because we're going to be doing lots of stuff. But we're going to kick it off on the 5th with the Biodiversity Dance. Or Bioblitz Dance. You can call it Biodiversity Dance or Bioblitz Dance. But I wanted to start teaching you guys that. Okay, so on September 5th, when we all do it together, hey, we're going to do the Bioblitz Dance together, that you guys already have an idea what's going on, okay? So you can practice. There's also lots of tutorials on YouTube because I created the Bioblitz Dance in 2014 for National Geographic's Bioblitz events. And we'll talk about what Bioblitz events are in just a second. So I created it with California Conservation Corps members where I used to work. And we made a video and it went pa-bam-bam, and people started doing it all around the world. There's Bioblitz dances from Samoa, New Zealand, Australia, Romania, Africa, and all over the United States. If you went to YouTube and typed in Bioblitz dance, you would see some really cool stuff. And you can create one too, but I want to tell you right off the bat, the Bioblitz dance has one rule. It must be done outdoors. You can practice it indoors, but if you record it and you upload it to social media, call it Bioblitz dance, okay? And you're going to hashtag it CA Biodiversity Days. I know this is a lot of instructions, just bear with me, I'm going to repeat them. And make sure it's done outdoors so we can see your Bioblitz dance. And on September 5th, we're going to kick it off with the Bioblitz dance, and then we're going to have some really cool events that week. I won't tell you all now, but we're going to be interviewing biologists to protect the biodiversity in North Coast Redwoods District's, California State Parks North Coast Redwood District. And we're going to have a Bioblitz event competition between Prairie Creek and Humboldt Redwoods, and I'll tell you what a Bioblitz event is, okay? Bioblitz event is where a group of volunteers come together and they catalog, record, and upload pictures of as many different species as they possibly can using the iNaturalist app. And we're gonna have tutorials on how to use the iNaturalist app. And as soon as I get back to my office, I'm gonna put some of iNaturalist.org's tutorials on how to use their app in this post. So you'll be able to get started on that too, because it's going to be a competition between Prairie Creek and Humboldt Redwood starting on the 5th, and then it's going to end on the 12th, and the 13th we're going to announce the winner. There's a lot of things going on, but we'll be talking about it. But back to the biodiversity. Oh, let me just tell you, if you want to learn more about California Biodiversity Day, go to CaliforniaBiodiversityInitiative.org, and I also will put that link in there too. So California Bioblitz Dance was, I created it in 2014 for National Geographic, and it spread all over the place, and it ended up with me and some core members. Carly Jewell, who was just interviewed on our Facebook Live a couple weeks ago. She's a Latino outdoors leader, outings leader. And her and I went to Washington, D.C., and we did the Bioblitz dance on stage with the former Secretary of Interior, Sally Jewell and the CEO of National Geographic, who already knew how to do the dance. They had practice. They had watched our tutorials. And so when we went up there and they were up there too, we didn't know they were going to dance with us. And bam, they had all the moves. That's also on YouTube. So there's no excuse. You can do it too. Sally Jewell can do it. You can do it. Okay. And she actually did a really good job too. So the Bioblitz dance is a celebration of biodiversity. It's a celebration of human diversity. That's why I created it, because I love diversity, human diversity and biodiversity. And California's got so much of both. So the Bioblitz dance has 4 moves, and I'm going to teach you right now. So the first time I do it, I'm going to do it in front of, I'm going to explain the moves, and then we're going to turn on the music, which is DJ Snake's Bird Machine, which you can stream. It's fine. If you upload it to YouTube and you're streaming his song, he might put a commercial on there so he makes money from it, but don't worry, it's not a copyright strike. He's totally okay with it. We've been doing it. But it has 4 moves, and the first one is the black bear move. So when the song comes on, it's going to go bird, 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 and you're going to act like you're looking at birds, so you're going to be like bird, 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 okay? And then the beat's going to start, and it's a black bear move. So black bears, you know, like to scratch their backs on trees, and they do this for lots of reasons. They do this, you know, they don't have internet, they don't have telephones and stuff, so they gotta have some way to communicate. You know, and bears have weird voices and weird lips. It's hard for them to make words out. So they do a lot of their communication by scent, and so they scratch their backs on a tree, okay? They scratch their back on a tree, and they leave their scent. So when other bears come by, okay, they can smell it, and can tell if it's a male bear, female bear, what's going on. Okay, so the black bear move looks like this, and I got something happened to my camera, and it's like not going small, so I have to get way back here, show you the black bear move. So it goes, you start off to the right, you look to the right, you go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and that's the black bear move. Now that's the hardest one, so you're probably looking at that and being like, oh no, but you can just, you know, you can just be like 1, 1, 2, 3. You know, you don't have to get super into it. Hey Sandra, and hey Jeanette. The next move is the turkey vulture move. I got a picture of a turkey vulture. So, turkey vultures are one of my favorite birds. And I like them because I've always liked, oh, here's a black bear scratching on the back of the tree, scratching the back of the tree. So that's a black bear move, okay? It almost looks like a grizzly bear, but they do that too. And then here's a turkey vulture. This is one of my favorite birds. It's always been one of my favorite birds because I've always been like, I've always stuck up for things, you know? And so like, turkey vultures got a bad name, bad rap, and they shouldn't. They don't kill anything. They're like the janitors of the forest, and they do some really cool, gross stuff that I love so much. So one of them is, when they get hot, I know a lot of you guys are hot right now, they pee-oop on their legs to cool down. So you're like, pee-oop. So birds don't pee. They don't whiz like we do, like mammals do. Imagine if they did. Like we'd be, we'd have umbrellas all the time. They pee-oop. So when you see bird poop, next time look at it very carefully. And the white part is uric acid, and that's actually the pee, okay? So they do it kind of together, so it's pee-ooping. And turkey vultures pee-oop on their legs to cool themselves down. I'm sure there's a lot of you in California right now who have record-breaking heats and you're probably thinking about pee-oop on your legs, but just don't do that. Okay, let turkey vultures do that. The other thing they do is really cool. I volunteered at a wildlife care center when I was 12, and I had to go out and get a turkey vulture to weigh it because it was about to be released, and I went out there to pick it up, and it threw up on me. And it was so gross, but I was 12, and so I thought it was super cool too. And I found out that was their defense mechanism. So when a coyote or something comes after a turkey vulture, it'll be like, blah! And since they eat dead things, their throw up stinks really bad. So the coyote is like, and then it smells that throw up, and it's like, oh no, never mind, escape, go. So turkey vultures are super cool. I love them. We need turkey vultures. So their dance move is really easy, okay? And it starts off looking to the right, and you're just gonna go. And I'm gonna do this to music in a little bit, so stay tuned. So it goes 1, 2, and then you hop, 1, 2, and then you hop, 1, 2, and then you hop, 1, 2. And like I said, the camera is not letting me shrink it down, so I'm gonna also put some tutorials. And you can look up Bioblitz dance tutorials, and there's a bunch of them on YouTube. Okay, so that's the turkey vulture move. The next move is the ground squirrel move. Now ground squirrels, we have a lot of squirrels in Humboldt-Redwood State Parks. We have a flying squirrel here that we just found out is its own species. It's called the Humboldt flying squirrel. We thought it was the northern flying squirrel for a long time. That's the motorcycle. So the ground squirrels, they are very, very interesting. They've been in an evolutionary arms race with rattlesnakes since Eve was eating apples or whatever, forever. So they are in an evolutionary arms race with rattlesnakes, and so they both keep evolving to one up the other. I mean, adult ground squirrels have a protein that can even like make them immune to the rattlesnake's venom. See, this arms race is real, okay? And another thing ground squirrel does was it'll eat the shedding of the rattlesnake shedding, and then it will go lick its babies so with the rattlesnake breath. So, excuse me. So the baby smells like rattlesnakes, or it will take the shedding down into the hole and rub it in there. So when the rattlesnake sticks its head down the hole with its snake face, and if those of you who saw my live like a month ago, snake face like this because they don't have any eyelids, so they're always like this. And the snake face sticks his face in the hole, and he's like smells into the rattlesnake. And he's like, "No, I'm good. I don't want to fight another rattlesnake." And he leaves, and the ground squirrels are safe. So ground squirrels have tons of predators, and they're also really good habitat engineers, shelter engineers, ecosystem engineers, because they make a lot of burrows that are used by other animals, including burrowing owls, which I love burrowing owls. Who doesn't love burrowing owls? I love burrowing owls. And they'll use ground squirrel holes. So that move, the ground squirrel move, goes like this. Come out of a hole, you go, with your arms, okay? Like you're elbowing someone in the face behind you. That's not a good analogy, is it? Like you're stretching, so you stretch, and then you hop. 1, 2, hop, 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 hop. So it goes 8 times, and that's the ground squirrel move. So you're popping out of your hole, you're looking for predators. Ground squirrels have tons of predators, okay? The last move is, and if you look at some of the tutorials, it will say it's a freestyle. The last move is a freestyle. So you could like you could bust your popping moves that you used to do in the 80s, you know? But you could also do the mountain lion move. So mountain lion move was created by Jasmine Gaston, and her and I go down to P22s in LA, Wildlife Week in LA, and we do it on stage with National Wildlife Federation. And P22 is a mountain lion that lives in Griffith Park. Look him up. He is so awesome. He's got his own Facebook page, Mountain Lion of Hollywood, P22. We love mountain lions. Mountain lions are an indicator of a good, healthy ecosystem. Are they scary? Well, anything with teeth is scary. My neighbor's got teeth. He's scary. You know, it's like you just got to be careful when you're in mountain lion country. You got to know what to do. And but mountain lion attacks are super rare. You're way more likely to win the lottery and get struck by lightning in the same lifetime than get attacked by a mountain lion. I don't know if that's true, but it's probably close. So mountain lion move, you're gonna do your hands like this, and then you're gonna do like the stanky leg. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it, but, so you can't see my leg. So I'm doing like the stanky leg with my leg, so you might have to like, see this on YouTube. I'll put some links on here. That's the mountain lion move. Mountain lions, I love them. You know, one of the things that how they hunt different than how we hunt. When we hunt, we usually go for the biggest and the best, and so we take this great member out of the gene pool. But mountain lions take the sick and weak, and so they're helping keep the gene pool strong, okay? So that's the 4 moves of the Bioblitz dance. We're now gonna put some music to it. I'm gonna do it for you. The first time I'm gonna do it, okay, because the music's gonna go through it twice. The first time I'm gonna face you, I'm gonna face you both times, but I wanna tell you, when you practice it, let me see, because I should turn around and you guys should stand, everybody stand up. We're gonna do the Bioblitz dance together. So I'm gonna do it facing you guys the first time, okay? And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna do it with my back to you so you guys can see, so you guys can get up and do it with me, because you can do the Bioblitz indoors when you're practicing, but when you do your video, remember the one rule of the Bioblitz dance is it must be done outdoors. It's a celebration of biodiversity and human diversity, okay? So we're gonna turn on the music. I'm gonna do it facing you once. I'm gonna turn around. When I turn around, you guys stand up and do it with me, okay? Because on September 5th, starting the California Biodiversity Week, we're gonna kick it off with a Bioblitz dance, and we're probably gonna end it with a Bioblitz dance too, and I would love to see your Bioblitz dance videos. Remember, when you upload it, put Bioblitz dance in the title and hashtag CA Biodiversity Day, okay? All right, so here we go. I'm gonna turn on this music real quick. This is DJ Snake's Bird Machine, and like I said, you can go ahead and stream it. He might put a commercial on it, but it's not a copyright strike, so don't worry about that. Here we go, here we go. Okay, remember, so you can do your warm-ups at this point, you know what I'm saying? You can do some warm-ups. And then when you like act like you're looking for birds. Machine. Check. Black bear. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Turn your vulture. Okay, now we're doing the ground swirl. Start forward, then right. And the mountain line. Wish y'all could see my leg right now. I'm gonna do it again, facing backwards. Ready? Come on, stand up and do it with me. Come on, let's see you do it. To the front, to the right. Whew, good Lord. Whew. It's hard being 15, a little big and doing that. It's good exercise though. So I hope you guys practice that with me, and I hope to see you upload your own video of you doing the Bioblitz dance. There's tons of tutorials online. And let's thank California for having a Biodiversity Day. Thank you, California, because we need to protect it. If you believe in evolution, all these years and years and years and years and years have selected these neighbors to share this planet with us. And if you believe in creation, the Noah's Ark story, they were good enough to be put on the ark. They're good enough to save now too, right? Noah didn't put them on the ark for us to kill them. So think of that however way you want. But biodiversity is a special treasure on our planet. And I want you to learn about it, I want you to understand it, and I want you to care for it. And I want to see your Bioblitz dance. Thank you guys very much. When I get back to the office, I'll put some relevant links on there. Happy Biodiversity Day. Thank you for all of you who are like watching this. Please share and stay tuned for more information about what we're going to do for California Biodiversity. I'm so excited. See you later.